Central Intelligence stars Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. What this movie is about is two high schoolers, which Kevin Hart was like this popular kid at school, but Dwayne Johnson was the guy who got picked on. He's extremely fat, but now 20 years later, they're reunited, and Dwayne Johnson is now a muscly. He lost a lot of pounds, and Kevin Hart had this really boring life. He didn't like his life, and like he has bad deals with his marriage, until Kevin Hart finds out that Dwayne Johnson is a part of the CIA, and he was wanted by criminals, and he was involved in the middle of it. So they are on a case to find a signal, and is Dwayne Johnson trusted or not? So it's like a whodunit type movie. So I was excited for this movie because, you know, Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson, great actors. I love Kevin Hart because he's probably one of my favorite comedians of all time. He was hilarious. I always liked him in a lot of movies like Ride Along, Get Hard, and Grudge Match, or whatever it's called. And Ride Along 2 was kind of bad, but I was excited for him in this movie because he's going to be the best part. And Dwayne Johnson is also a great actor. He's probably the most muscliest actor since after Arnold Schwarzenegger was when he was in the 1980s or 90s. But what do I think of this movie? I'm going to say this movie was a fun time. I actually had fun with this movie. It's not a good movie. It's not a bad movie. It's not it's okay. I actually had fun with this movie. But this movie does have some negatives, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about some positives. First of all, Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson had a great chemistry in this movie. I liked their chemistry. They were funny. They were really good humor, and the characters are really great in this movie. I always like Dwayne Johnson, okay? He's probably the best part I've seen in the movie, but I want Kevin Hart to be. Kevin Hart was good. I think he was funny in some parts, and I like when he yells, Yep, he's just funny as hell. But Dwayne Johnson probably stole the show for me, because he's funny, he was awesome, and he's really good in buddy cop action movie. Some action scenes were well done, like the guy who directed William Mills, which I like the movie, did direct good cinematography with the action scenes. Like, they were wonderful, and it's funny in some parts. I did chuckle, I did laugh at some parts, but it doesn't make it a perfect movie, because this movie has some negatives. First of all, the plot really is cliche. I think every average buddy cop spy movie always has a plot that some guy's in the CIA. It is different because like Kevin Hart was little and Dwayne Johnson's big, so it's kind of like a funny thing about this movie. And like one part Kevin Hart said, you're Jason Baldwin shorts when you see in the trailer. Like, I just think he is. But yeah, the plot's really cliche, and this movie is not even like a biggest comedy ever. It's like not that hilarious. I'm saying some parts were funny. I did laugh. I killed myself laughing in some parts. There's one part in the movie that included a therapy session. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I did laugh out loud in that part. But it's just, this movie is actually a bit more serious in like the second act of the movie. I just think it's like serious and emotional, and so I was like, this is more of like a buddy cop action movie more than a comedy movie. This is an action comedy movie, so that's good. So at the end, I think Central Intelligence was a great time. I actually did enjoy it. It was actually better than Ride Along 2. I haven't reviewed Ride Along 2. Should I? Nah, I'm not gonna do it, because you know I'm probably gonna say it's a bad movie. I didn't like it, but Central Intelligence did better than Ride Along 2, and I think it was a good buddy cop movie. I'm gonna say it was a fun buddy cop movie, and it's more enjoyable. I'm gonna give Central Intelligence a B-. The Rock meets the Black Hammer. Good joke. So guys, have you seen Central Intelligence? What do you think about it? Comment below, let me know what you think. And I might do more reviews coming soon, like Independence Day Resurgence, maybe Ice Age. I don't know. Just random reviews. That's what I'm going to do. I'm doing new videos every day. And I hope you like my subscribe thing I just put up. It's just awesome because I get to learn how to do those click things and notation things. So I learn how to do subscribe stuff. And it's really cool. So make sure to subscribe to my movie reviews and have a nice day.